Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Today we are checking out 3.6 on the PTU. I love my eyebrows in VoIP. Sorry, what was I talking about? 3.6 gameplay. I just want to grab a mission, and security post Kareah now actually works and doesn't crash all the time anymore, so we can actually hack some stuff down. Might do some cut choice edits, but yeah, let's just play, talk about Star Citizen, see what the game's like, see what we can find, and see where our adventure takes us. So emotive. So I'm on Grimhex at the moment. I'm going to grab some... Oh God. I'm not wearing a helmet because I was recording in VoIP. Let us put a hat on. Because without a hat on, we'll probably die. So still some problems with 3.6. That's why it's still on the PTU. That's why it's not an open PTU yet. I still have a bald head. It takes 8... There we go! Boom! Perfect! Perfect timing! Oh my god. Right, let's go in here. Let's grab some... let's grab a Ripper. The best crypto key. Well, my favourite anyway. Grab a couple of them just in case. There is a ship being destroyed outside. At least that's what it sounds like. I can hear pew 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 pew. Which probably means there's a ship being blown up outside. Which causes everything in the world to wobble. Which isn't ideal. Maybe we should grab some gear quickly. Okay, we'll grab some gear real quick from the shop in Grimhex. Then we'll grab a mission. Save the changes. And then we've got a nice wobbly gun on our back. Wobbly gun! Perfect. Anything else that we need to do? Oh, equip the chip. Not really looked around Grimhex for a while, to be honest. Like, properly looked. The same like a Levski. Levski, the little market underneath, which doesn't really have much use at the moment. It's actually pretty cool. There's a lot going on there. But, right. Let's get upstairs. Cool down the lift. But yeah, so 3.6. Still some problems with it. So I'm interested to know people's thoughts on date-driven versus feature-driven sort of patches. What we've got at the moment is what's supposed to be taking ages to check where my ship is at the moment. And that's why I think the back-end services aren't working properly. But I'm interested to know what people think about date-driven versus feature-driven sort of like patches. So at the moment we have date-driven, although we still have delays because they're partly feature-driven still. They're not done like they should be. Do you think that they should cull the features if they don't make the cuts in time? And they go, well, we can always make a 3.6.x patch with a load of features in, which is what they did with, obviously, the 890 jump and what looks to be ship rentals. Or would you prefer them to go, no, it's fine for the delays, even if it's a month or two? Or would you rather it be sort of like a mixture of the two? I'm sort of curious, like, if they're going to do date-driven releases, I want them to, for the most part, try and really, really, really make the cut with the date-driven. Otherwise, they get on a bit of a back foot, and we saw that really late 3.5.1 patch, which caused potentially some knock-on effects with 3.6, which is why we've got at least a 2-week delayed, at the moment 2 weeks delayed, 3.6. It's going to obviously be over that before it's live. It's not even an open PTU yet, it's just Wave 2 PTU. I'm actually really, really liking the new Gladius HUD. And what I don't like is hover mode at the moment. Hover mode has some severe problems. So yeah, one of the things I really don't like at the moment is hover mode. In small ships, very manageable. But in larger ships, even medium-sized ships, it sort of like just randomly drifts your ship around. And even with the power throttle via thrusters and velocity control and doing everything correctly, it's really hard to land unless you auto land. And obviously when you can land anywhere, there's some places you can't auto land. So they need to dial that in. I actually quite like hover mode on paper as an idea. I know a lot of people don't, but I do think just the fact that ships fly differently in atmosphere is important, but also having that hover mode at lower speeds makes sense. It sort of makes sense for VTOL, at least in my opinion. You're more than welcome to disagree. But let me find a contract to do, preferably something a bit naughty. Utilize threats. I want to really... Pinata. Yeah, we can turn off... We'll turn off this... Comaray. Actually, let's just make sure that that is the correct place to go. Bam. What's going on? If you don't already have one, acquire a crypto key by visiting... you can purchase them from the breaker's yard or whatever, so you can get the crypto keys from salvage yards. Something I didn't really actually notice, just because I always get mine from Grimhex. Buy them from Grimhex, they're a great price. We just need to go to ST276. So we've got a little marker on our radars, on our star map, to go to this breaker's yard. But we're just going to go straight to Comaray ST276. Let's bring that up on the screen. Where is that Comaray? There it is. By Selim. So we've got a marker for both of them, which is nice. So I'm going to go over here. There's been lots of little quality of life updates to the 3.6. Performance is still a major problem, which will almost certainly get a lot of love and attention. But that's sort of like in the open PTU phase, just before live, they get the performance in a really good sort of state. They'll fix the sort of like hitching and the majority of performance before that, admittedly. But the actual like polish comes a little bit later. And I suppose it's alpha. There's no graphics drivers written properly for Star Citizen, things like that as well. So Star Citizen will be optimized much more in the future, probably after Squadron 42's release. And that's one of the reasons I suspect they're doing things like getting the HUD in order, because the Gladius, obviously a ship that's going to be used along the Squadron 42, well, at least I assume it is. They need to get its HUD in order. Need to get all of those sort of core features in order, from travelling to just general flight model, ship movement, hover mode, combat. It all needs to be balanced and working. AI, they need to have reasonably working AI, but they can get away with like doing heavy amounts of scripting, and that's something that they can't get away as so much in the persistent universe. Well, maybe they can, but they have to build it modularly if they do. But right, so we're going to fly up to this uplink. It's going to say it's angry at me because I'm trespassing, and trespassing is a crime, which will get me a criminal rating. Restricted area appeared. Please leave. If I stay in here for too long, it will go, "You have committed a sin." Hopefully they won't blow up my ship. Turrets. I will sort of fly literally just under here, which I find is a good place to hide from the turrets. Vacate immediately. The next stage of get the hell out of here or you're going to get a criminal rating. Turn on my flashlight. I am blind. Oh god. Oh god. And the first thing that was in... that I did in 3.0, I think, was go to Comaray. Was it 3.0 that I went to Comaray? Can't remember now. It's so long ago. So I've got my criminal rating. Oh no, they're going to blow up my ship. Oh... I thought I'd hidden it well enough. So as you can hear, outside, my ship is being shot at. I did not hide it very well. But once you've equipped your crypto key, or chip, you can press 4 to bring it out. Literally, you will have it in your hand. And then you can insert it into this slot. It'll be eaten. And it will actually show a system access attempting thing. It's really wobbly because the game hates me. I've just made sure that third person camera shake and audio camera shake were both turned off again, even though they were. I just put them up and then back down, and that seemed to work and meant I wasn't shaking very violently. But yes, every so often, every one of these bars that fills, I will have to click on continue, basically. The quality and type of my crypto key will determine the amount of times I get interrupted, but also the speed at which I hack. Now, hacking has been made a lot quicker in one of the more recent PTUs, because it was taking a very, very long time in the first iteration. I have to literally go up to here and click on continue, bam. So hacking's been improved so you can actually see its progress properly now and that sort of stuff. The UI is getting a lot better, but it's still the most basic sort of concept in the world. I'm going to disconnect this uplink. Proceed. Perfect. And then I get some money. I just got to ensure it stays offline for 5 minutes. Oh. But all I basically need to do now is stay near-ish this terminal. Make sure it stays off, because someone can just walk up to it and reconnect uplink. And I don't even actually need to stay that near it. I just need to make sure it doesn't get turned back on. So perfect. We have completed that mission. Now, hacking at the moment, bit of a time sink, and that's all it is. They need to flesh out gameplay around that, and it needs to be a bit more interesting. I'd like a pipe puzzle or something like that, personally, or lots of stuff that can be going on, and big rewards. You can make something slightly more boring if you give me a big enough reward, I suppose. Why not? But bam. So that mission is done. So after clearing that comm array, I went back to Grimhex to grab a Vanguard hoplite, and we've taken a mission to kill some intruders at Security Post Kareah, which we will then hack down the console there, and we will do some time skips, because, you know, no point in showing you, like, paint dry, as it were. Hacking is a massive time sink at the moment. It does need a load more gameplay to flesh it out. It's one of the problems with Star Citizen is that it's just a sandbox at the moment. There's a load of disparate components all sort of sitting there that are slowly being put on the body. It's slowly assembling its vital organs, but it's yet to be Frankensteined to life, in my opinion. It's a very fun, cool, modular alpha at the moment. Lots of cool stuff going on. I think it's going to be an amazing game, but the playable alphas are just that, they're alpha. There's a lot of playability to them, in a lot of cases, especially if you're in an organisation. And we are getting more and more every time. Well, with the exception of potentially 3.5 breaking a load of stuff. Oh, stop overheating engines. I don't want you to do that. We're going to land at Security Post Kareah. We're then going to murder those hostiles. Might be other people here. Some people were showing me the other day that there are NPCs which now land at the landing zones again. Oh. Well, that's the end of my hoplite. Let's just get out of here before it implodes or explodes. Get into the airlock. It'll be nice and safe. Maybe. Right. Let's make sure we've got our gear equipped. Weapons. Primary weapon. You are fucking kidding me. Right. I've got no guns for some reason. I suppose I lost them when I... So for some reason, I have no weapons. Which is not ideal, seeing that they do have weapons. So we are going to try and find a weapon. This is not ideal. This is suboptimal. Oh. Maybe they kill each other? Oh no. Oh, a gun. Come on. Come on. Got it. Yes. We've got a gun. The AI is sort of at least moving now. They're not mega glitching. They're just quite glitching. Perfect. I think there's someone else around here as well then. It only says 3 hostiles left. I'm just gonna chain grab guns, mate. There's a weird bug with the colour diffusion there, isn't there? Got someone's feet I can hear? Oh, come on. Where are you? Don't really want to be on the low grounds. No one else is around. Lots of glitching with AI. He was there, then he wasn't there, then he was there again. His gun's gone mad. Got a life of its own. We think the last one's in the central room or upstairs more? Right, if there's someone else in here, I am just going to kill them. Though, that said, looks like it might have been this guy. And he looks pretty dead. Might have just been spawning of... Come on. Nah, mate. I can't believe I was like, maybe it's this guy. Maybe this guy was the one hacking. Nah. It was this guy, mate. He was trying to hack down his crime rating. Nah. I'm so sorry. This is toxic behavior. But it's got to be done. I'm so sorry. I'm a monster. Right. I wasn't even aware he was there until... I'm an idiot. Right. We've got our chip ready. I'm going to put it in this slot down here. The chromatic abrasion's gone mad. Perfect. Crypto key initiated. Probably want to grab... Why can't we loot this guy? Oh, it's just a... It's going to take a while to hack down. Huh. Actually, let's drop this one. Let's place it nicely on the ground. There we go. Lovely, gently placed. Is there any other guns here? Other than it's just the same gun repeated, isn't it? Okay, they need to get better loadout manager stuff sorted. Huh. Right, we've got a gun. It fires. Perfect. Now we play the waiting game. Get wrecked, son. I'll have your pretty little gun too. It's got a scope on it and everything. Yeah, that'll teach you. Trying to come back to hack your rating again. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's the cutthroat world of hacking down your security status. Can't trust anyone, especially yourself. Throws grenade. No, right, we are almost hacked down. We are now hacked down. Epic win. The exit crypto key. We don't get the crypto key back, so you know they are one-use chips. We're going to dismiss all our charges. Bam. Yes, BoredGamer 3.0 would like to have no more crime stat. Perfect. We're going to log out. Fantastic. Got some guy's gun. We turned up with no weapons. And we're not even a criminal anymore. And that means that we should have access to all of the general missions again, not just some of them, or at least the ones that mean that you have to not be a criminal, if you see what I mean. But we'll also have criminal reputation, which means we'll have access to more of the personal criminal-ish or outlaw missions, which is pretty cool. So there's some pretty interesting and cool missions around now. It's just one of the problems with Star Citizen that some of this stuff is very sort of like placeholder or basic until we have the dynamic mission system. They're working on the core of the game, and you can very much see that in 3.6 and some of the previous patches. There, a lot more of the core components look like, at least they're trying to come together. And the more feedback they get for all this stuff, the better. If you don't like hover mode or the way some of it works, then talk about it. Tell people about it. Do feedback on the feedback threads. That's like incredibly helpful. We are going to return to Port Olisar and call it a day. Bam. Being quantum interdicted, but I suspect that's just some lawful ships scanning people. So there is obviously scanning in the law system now so NPCs will scan you if you've got commodities or stolen goods or things like that, illicit goods that you're not supposed to have in that area, because there's lots of different jurisdictions now with the law system. Then they will fine you or give you a crime rating, chase you, all of the above. I do like the idea of the law system. It's very cool. And once we have dynamic missions and some other bits all coming together, we should have a pretty good time. Bam. Ah, Port Olisar without the turret shooting me. What a beautiful day. Spiral thrusters. Ooh. It's fine. It's fine. I intended that. Bam. Let's press F1. Let's do a little comm call. Still do it that way rather than doing it through my MFD.
Landing gear deployed.
So, I mean, this has been in for a while, but scanning, I can literally hover over a target. And the longer I hover over it, the more information it will give me, based on if there's information to be garnered from it. So, when this is up in the air, or up in the space, I can see who the pilot was, and the cargo, and that sort of stuff as well. So I'm going to hold left click to scan it. We can see the owner. We can see that the pilot seat is currently empty. It doesn't have any cargo on it that we can see. But I just quite like that. I'm hoping that, obviously, that scanning UI gets better. I was hoping it would get better for 3.6.
Active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
That constellation. Maybe blocking an active flight lane will get me a fine, so let's not do that. Pad ramming and stuff like that will also get you fines and is a crime, which is good because it prevents that sort of behaviour. And you don't want pad ramming, and you don't want that sort of griefing and stupid stuff happening in lawful, secure landing zones. especially when they haven't got all the mechanics in yet to be able to prevent it all. They put in some more placeholdery ones. But the law system and black market system and lots of the stuff coming 3.6 does look genuinely pretty cool. As long as they get the party sort of launch and all the party features fixed, I think we'll have a great time with it on obviously performance and some of the more sort of like balance issues and blockers that they've currently got. But yeah, I'm really enjoying 3.6. Desperately want it to go to live, but obviously it needs to be ready before that. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For July, it's for an 890 Jump, the mighty luxury ship. To be in for a chance of winning that, just be subscribed to my channel and comment on any of my videos this month. More details down below. This has been donated by My Radar. They make a real-world weather app, and this also has some of the astral bodies from Star Citizen in there too, giving some really interesting information. It's getting more updates and functionality, that app as well, and they're adding the planets into the game too. I'm also shilling for NordVPN. If you're looking for a VPN, check them out, as they offer many benefits over free services and allow you to more securely and more freely access the internet, as well as helping you be protected while you're playing online. If you're looking for a gaming PC or upgrade instead, consider Shadow as well, a cloud gaming service that allows you to stream a Windows 10 gaming PC environment from a data center directly to your phone, laptop, PC, or other device. It's great for Star Citizen as long as you have an appropriate internet connection. For both of those services, NordVPN or Shadow, please use the code BoredGamer for discount. If you would like to further support my channel and for more Star Citizen content, consider becoming a Patreon or YouTube member with that join button below my videos. All the links and all that sort of stuff down below. If you've got any feedback, if you'd like to talk about anything that we've talked today, if you've got any questions, whatever, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the verse.